So today's weather word, which you get now for the next...
They warned me.
Yeah.
They were like, we just want to let you know the weather word is a thing, and you're going to be getting it every day. I'm like, the first day was a little rough.
It is.
Placenta.
It is. Oh, no, that would be a little difficult to fit into a forecast.
Listen, you're not allowed to choose that weather word.
It's bundle.
Bundle.
Yeah, because this is such a beautiful bundle of joy.
Yes.
And bundle, I think you can do that in a weather forecast.
Right.
Yeah.
Bundle a couple of things up together.
Package things for you.
Yes. Let's see what you got,
Have
Bets.
a easy delivery, hopefully.
I think you will. You nail these every time we give them
As long
to
as I
you.
don't trip and fall my way. I'm wearing heels today. That sometimes doesn't go well. All right, high clouds in the forecast for the night. Temperatures are going to dip back into the 40s throughout the greater Cleveland area. We may have a couple upper 30s, but I really think 40s will about do it to start the day tomorrow, which means frost is not expected to be a part of the day, which today we had a lot of areas that had the first freeze of the season. We were down in the 20s throughout a good chunk of the area away from the lake. Brimfield, the cool spot this morning in Portage County, 26 degrees. Fairlawn and Summit County, just west of Akron. Right next door to Copley, my hometown, 27. Massillon down to the west of Canton, 28. Chesterland and Geauga County, 28. And Shaker Heights and Cuyahoga County. City folks even had the frost this morning at 30 degrees. So it definitely was a cold start, but things are going to be warming here, and we're going to continue that warming trend for the next couple of days. Matter of fact, frost is not in the forecast for probably a week or so. High thin clouds are starting to fill in. You've been seeing it on various sky cams and whatnot. We're going to import more and more of that cloud cover. We have a storm track that is setting up to the west of us, and that storm track will just funnel moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico along a pretty potent cold front that's going to get hung up to our west. Once that cold front starts to move, we will be on the receiving end of eventually rain and then the colder air, but it's going to take its sweet time in doing so. Matter of fact, high pressure's in control now, and that area of high pressure slowly but surely begins to move off of the east coast. As it does so, it really helps to get that moisture moving from south to north throughout the plain states. At that same time, big area of high pressure in Canada is going to start to move south, and that sets up this boundary, that funnel, that storm track for us, that a lot of the rain will be focused along that, but we may have a little ripple or two of energy that moves through and kicks up a few sprinkles or light showers, most likely Wednesday night, maybe again on Thursday. But the main event probably won't happen until Friday and then into the weekend, because we'll finally get a cold front moving through, then a second cold front, and that's the one that's going to pack a little bit of a punch. Forecast highs, this is the next 10 days. Jay, look at this. 70s, and then Lena, 40s.
Wow.
That's a big switch. So that's what we're talking about the next 10 days. But tomorrow looks fantastic in your National Design Mart forecast. We're going to start in the 40s. That's the low temperature, and we'll make it to the 70s in the afternoon. We're going to continue those 70s in your Union Home Mortgage forecast, but not till the weekend. That's when we're going to bundle up the rain with the storm track, with the 50s eventually coming back into the forecast. Anybody toss it to break? Break. We'll be right back. There you go.